Hey guys, I know I look like a mess, but that's aside from the point. I want to talk to those players right now that think Madden should be a realistic game, and W even makes a really good point about this as well with how this looks like an awful mess. How Madden's not realistic. Here, think about this. We have Call of Duty, right? It's been out for I don't even know how long, for a long time. I think almost maybe close to 15, 16 years, somewhere around there. But anyways, think about it like this. In Call of Duty, we get shot. Your player gets shot, right? You're running around, you get shot in the leg, you get shot in the back, you get shot in the shoulder. You're still able to run around, carry a gun, full sprint. You're not bleeding out. All of a sudden, you magically recover. What? That's not realistic at all. You get shot in the leg, you're not going to be able to run full sprint. The adrenaline will run off. But if you get your femur broken, you're not going anywhere, buddy. You're going to be on the ground. You're going to be crawling your way the rest of the way. So when you're trying to say video games should be realistic, you can't. You can't. Don't even try. I don't want a single person to try and argue with me that Madden should be realistic, because then I'm going to pull that Call of Duty right on you. I'm like, that should be realistic too, if they want to claim it as a realistic first-person shooter. Among things like, I can't remember the one that Electronic Arts designs. Battlefield. For example, Battlefield. That's not realistic. You get shot, you magically recover. You get shot in the chest, you should be bleeding out. World War II, they don't have bulletproof vests. And by the way, bulletproof? BS. It's not bulletproof. It's bullet resistant. If you get hit correctly, it's still going through. If you get hit by a high caliber, still going through. Not how it works. So you cannot say Madden should be realistic, because it is a video game. You want real life, you know what? Here's a leg. Here's a shoe. You can use that. Go play outside. Go slap some cleats on. Go grab the pigskin. Go play with your boys outside during COVID. Social distance. But go play outside if you want real football. Don't even try to say Madden should be realistic because it's a video game. Far too often, people get caught up in the idea, hey, Madden should be realistic. It's a simulation football. As far as I know, I don't read anywhere on the cover. Yeah, I can't recall anywhere on the cover that says it's a simulation football game. Maybe on the back somewhere. But who reads the back of video game covers anymore? Nobody does. If you're going to buy the game, you're going to buy the game. On top of that, all these people are like, I'm not buying Madden. I'll see you at Christmas time when you're like, man, Madden, I'm so excited to be back. Don't. So anyways, point is, don't try and compare reality to a video game. It's never going to live up to your standard, okay? You got to get across that. And this is kind of going with what W, you guys know who that is. He's a competitive player, really good player. If you guys can't get across that small bridge, you're never going to be good at this game. I get people are like, my lord, we're playing 1940s football. My goodness, all the majors were won by runners. I get that. It's frustrating. It's boring to watch. But you know what? If you want to be good at the game, you got to play to its strengths. Passers, we use rollout corners. We use crosses. We use posts. We use hitches to suck down the cloud. Like, guess what? You think I care? No, not one bit. You can't stop it. Get over it or quit playing Madden. That is the reality. Now, I will say, this year, Madden, it wasn't fun. It wasn't. Even if you're good at the game, I can't handle somebody, like, I can't take it. Somebody coming out 4th and 30 in some goal line formation and running the ball. That drives me nuts, and that's the big thing I don't like about it. I feel like there are a bunch of issues. Don't you dare try twisting my words. There are issues with this Madden. There's always going to be issues, okay? Whether posts, crossers, hitches, slants, drags, table routes, Sin 7, contain blitzes, those have been a thing for a few years now. Nano blitzes, they no longer exist, mind you, man. 16 was the last year they existed, and then they put in a nano detection because too many little Timmies cried out there about nano blitzes. Oh, you shouldn't have those in the game, when in reality that was a skill gap. Sorry, not sorry. That's a skill gap. To be able to learn how to set up a blitz versus hey, I'm just going to give you a sugar concept. I'm showing blitz. All my linebackers are dropping into the gaps. We're screaming at you. We're sending 7. We're sending 8. We're sending 9 every single down. And that being an effective defense with pressed quarters or pressed deep zones and reacting to the flats, nah, that's not even close to simulation. You send engage 8 every down. Guess what? If I go 5 wide, you send engage 8. I'm hitting you up the seams every single down. There's going to be at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 people wide open because you're playing terrible defense. So, kind of a little bit of a tangent there, but again, if you ever want to be good at Madden, you've got to stop thinking about it as a sim game. You have to play it according to the meta. Every single video game out there, Overwatch, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure there is a meta. Call of Duty, Madden, NBA, I guess 2K, any competitive game out there, World of Warships, World of Warcraft, I'm sure all of those games have metas to them. League of Legends, for example, is a huge meta-based game. All of these games, any competitive scene, whether it be a first-person shooter and a role-playing game, I think it's called an RPG. If you guys know RuneScape, you might know about that. Any competitive game, RuneScape's not competitive, will have a meta to it. Will have what's popular, what works, because that is how it's played. Madden is not exempt from that one bit. Madden will always have a meta. We will always have blitzes. We will always have quote-unquote cheese plays, as some of these, what W refers to, and I like to refer to, as either bums or bots. If there's any sort of competitiveness in it, there will be a meta. Always, 100% guaranteed, there will be a meta. It may not be out the first week. It may not be out the first 2 weeks. It may not be out the first month, but there will be a meta, guaranteed. The way that you find this meta, you watch streamers, you watch YouTubers like myself, you watch competitive Madden, you watch MCS. The Madden Classic is a huge telltale of what is going to be the meta for the rest of the year. We see that in Madden 20, Madden Classic. Who won? Mo, Serious Mo. What did he do? He ran the ball a lot. Every down he was running the ball. That didn't change the entire year. Previous years, Gun Bunch was the king of passing, and well, it was still one of the more aggressive passing offenses and one of the more common ones you would see in the MCS. Again, because it's meta, because it works. So, a little bit of a tangent there, but I really just want to drive this point home. Again, look at this foot. You want to go play outside? You want to play real football? Go slap on some cleats. Go play outside. Go throw a football. Go touch the grass. Heaven forbid you get outside. You can get outside. Don't tell me you can't. You can get outside. You can throw the football around, and you can play real football. Okay? You want to play real football, you go outside. You want to play John Madden with the Sin 7 and Madden 20, you play John Madden football, you play according to its strengths, you win games. It's pretty simple, guys. And I think a lot of new players need to get over that hump. In order for a new player to be anywhere near competitive at all, and I mean no ifs, ands, or buts, if you want to be competitive, you have to get over the mindset of, hey, if I run this concept, it will be this zone coverage. If I put this route out there, it will be this zone coverage. You have to get over that mindset. If you played football in college, high school, if you coached football, if you're coaching football, you have to get over that mindset and say, hey, this is how it works in real life. Why isn't it working in Madden? Because Madden will always have issues. Madden will always be broken in one aspect or another. So you have to take the reality of it away from the video game, and you have to play the video game. You got to get into practice mode. You got to find ways that you can, I guess, manipulate zones is really what's going to be best. Even though that's not really a good way to put it, because I could have a whole nother discussion on that. But there's ways that we can work in Madden that don't work in real life, and you have to just embrace that. Okay. So, anyway, that's going to go ahead and take care of this video. Again, you want to play real football, go play outside. You want to play John Madden on the gridiron, the virtual gridiron, hop on the Xbox controller or the PS4 controller, hop onto the sticks, and play. You just got to get over it.